And I'm loving you, wanting to please you. Hello. Let's see. Okay. I would wait for some people, but the time I don't have is real. Moisturizing my face, I'm gonna use a vitamin C serum. I don't know if you all can see that. It's by Artistry. Just place that on your face and then you just rub it in. You want to get that into your skin. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this clarifying serum. That's by Bioma. I'm going to add that. You want your face as moisturized as possible. Welcome. You're literally start coming in the beginning of me doing it, and I hope you love makeup because this is a full tutorial. Welcome. Hello. How are you all doing? I am doing a soft glam look from start to finish. Now I'm going to take a moisturizing by Embrylos. Right now I'm just doing a skin prep. And place a little bit of that, a little bit of everywhere. Because in order to have a flawless base, you have to make sure your skin is prepped. I'm going to massage that in. Okay. So today I'm doing a soft glam look. So if you're into makeup, I hope you are, then stick around and watch, okay? So we have that into place. Now, for priming, I'm just going to add the e.l.f. Hello, Smitten Kitten. That is so cute. Smitten Kitten. I like that. I like that name. So now I'm using a primer. This is the e.l.f. primer. It grips really well. I'm just going to apply that on my face. And make sure when you're doing makeup, you do it with clean hands. You're welcome. I'm just going to massage that into my face. Make sure you get under your neck as well. Okay. So now I'm going to take my brow pencil to do my brows real quick. But before we do the brows, we got a lot of moisturizer in them, so we want to make sure they're matte. Hi, Annalisa. How are you doing? I hope you like makeup, because that's what we're doing today. Hey, Dee. How are you doing? So I'm just taking translucent powder. And this is actually Laura Mercier, but I depot it because sometimes I do other people makeup, so I like to make my pots a little smaller. And I'm just going to put this on my brows to take away some of that moisturizer so my brow pencil doesn't slip when doing my brows. Hi, Mystic Flower. Okay. I'm gonna be using my mirror because it's closer and it's easier for me to see. So I'm just gonna brush my brows up. I'm just gonna fill in like the sparse areas. I like this brow pencil because I got it off of Amazon for like, I think $4, but it's really good. It's cheaper than Anastasia. I like Anastasia, but if I can find anything cheaper, trust me, I'm going to do it. Makeup does not have to cost a lot of money. You just have to find the good products. Okay. Thank you. That's sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm just filling in the sparse hairs of my brow, make it more defined. Y'all, this is my first live. I'm so nervous. It's my first live. So yeah, when you're doing your brows, it doesn't take a lot. Just use a soft hand and fluff it up. For me, this brow does not come in naturally like this one does, so it needs to come here. When you go off that crease of your nose, it should come here. So I just create fake hair, I guess. Use a soft hand when doing it. Just for it to look a little more natural. And then I brush it out, just like that. Not hard. Now I'm going to take my Old Faithful. You can tell because I've been using it a lot. What is it? The LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. I'm going to put some of this on the back of my hand because sometimes that's the easiest palette. But just make sure your hands are clean, okay? If you're going to use your hand as a palette. But I also have these one things. If you ever decide to do your makeup and you need something to put it on, if I don't use the back of my hand, I use these as well. But I just didn't feel like using it today. But I definitely use those when I'm doing a client. So that's a little tip and trick real quick for you. Okay, so we're just going to line out this eyebrow. And we're literally just going along the bottom of the eyebrow. You could do short strokes just to make sure you don't have to do too much cleanup. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to bring down the rest of the product. It's going to bring it into your skin. Just like that, okay? I don't do the top brow. I use my foundation to outline the top brow so it can flow more seamlessly. So I normally use just concealer for the bottom brow. Okay. I'm just going to bring that down. Where are you all at? Like, what is the time there? I literally woke up this morning forgetting that the time changed. I'm just happy I didn't have anywhere to go, or I would have been late. Did you all's time change today also? Oh, your time didn't change. You're still 12:15? Hmm. Oh, that's cool. Are you like in an Arizona state or something? Or Hawaii? I think those places don't change. Arizona? Oh. Oh, okay. So you're like central. Is that considered central in the summer? Yeah. If you're 1 hour behind, that's central. Okay. That's cool. I'd rather for it to be 12:15 right now. I don't want my day to fly by. I have things to do. I don't want it to fly by. Okay. When I'm cleaning my makeup brushes, again, I depot everything and I'm put them in smaller containers. But this is Cinema Secret. So I just put it in a smaller container to make it easy, and it has a spray top. So it's good for cleaning your makeup brushes, especially if you're like doing someone else's makeup or even doing your own makeup and you want to use the same brush so you don't have to use as many brushes. You can switch up between your brushes really, really quickly. And I believe this is also, well, not this, but the actual container. I don't know where the actual container is right now, but you can get it off of Amazon and Sephora, I believe. So, and so I'm just gonna blend this out just to blend it more into my skin so it's not so bold. Do the same for the other side. Okay. And I'm going to apply more concealers as a primer for my eye look. I'm just going to put that over the eye just to remove any type of hyperpigmentation. So whatever eye look we're doing, it could be flawless. But today we're going for soft glam, so it's not like we're doing much of an eye look, but just enough to make you feel awake. Okay. Now that we have that base, we can go in with our look for our eye. Okay, And we're going to use one palette. I got this off of someone I saw on TikTok. And so she was promoting her products. I'm big on supporting people. So she was promoting her product, and I was like, okay, I'll purchase it. Well, it won't hurt. And she did do like a look with it. So I was like, okay, well, it's more neutral. So it's like neutral tones and like some shimmers. So it's actually really cute. I can work with it. Okay, so we're going to, what's this? We're going to find the brush that I want to use. Hold on. Okay, so use this brush. I'm gonna work on my above the crease. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna use that orange. Let's try that orange for above the crease. I have like a burnt orange on, so yeah, let's go with that. I'm just gonna tap it into. Oh, it's pigmented. Very pigmented. Just gonna buff this out. Yeah, that's very pigmented. Gonna do the other eye. Just gonna tap that in there. Just gonna tap it in there. And then we're gonna just buff it out in that crease. Okay. Okay. So there we have that. Now we're gonna soften out these edges. You know what? We're gonna use the same brush because I don't feel like using a different brush. So we're just gonna clean this brush off. Just gonna clean that brush off, and now we're gonna go in with the color that's right next to it and a little bit of this. We're gonna mix the two so we can soften the edges a little bit. And then we're just gonna be right here. Make sure we're staying focused in the edges. Okay? Just to soften this edge, we're gonna make sure we stay in focus. Look, just even tapping a little bit is softening it. But we're going to buff it out though. You see? Just tapping it softens it a little bit. I'm going to buff this out. Just like that. Think of doing makeup like you're coloring. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to tap that into the edges of that crease color. Just going to tap it into the edges of the crease color. And now we're going to buff it up. Just going to buff it up. Not taking away the color of the crease, just softening the edges. Okay, that's that. Now, still using the same brush. We're going to use this brush. I have so many brushes, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I want to keep using this one brush, and we're going to do it. So, if the spirit led me to it, then I'm going to do it. All right, so now we're going to darken this up a bit, but I want to do, we're still in the daytime, so I'm going to take this one. So I'm literally working all of them, actually. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put it in the crease. Because it looks a bit darker. We're going to see. We're going to see if it's dark enough. I mean, it's a little darker. I don't know. I might want it a little bit darker than that. I mean, it's a little bit darker, maybe not dark enough, but I don't know. Let's see where we go with this look, okay? I'm literally freehanding this just to see, because I just want to use this palette and see what this palette can do, okay? So we're going to stick with that for right now. For right now, just for right now. And now we're going to come on this side and we're going to darken this crease. Okay. I'm going to darken this corner. Feel like I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add a little bit of brown. This palette doesn't actually have a brown to it, like a dark brown color to it. So I think I'm going to add one, but let's see. My goal is to not use any other palette. So let me try to do what I can do. Now, for right now, I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer we was using earlier. And we're just going to put it right here. And we're literally like tapping and dragging it inwards to the center of the eye. Not necessarily doing a cut crease, but it might look like one, but we're not necessarily doing a cut crease. It's just creating this look. Again, because we're not going to keep it with a cut look, if that makes sense. We're just need some more concealer so that I can manipulate the color payoff in this space. Okay, you see? So you put the concealer and then you use your brush and then you just tap it out. So again, like I said, not necessarily doing a cut crease. We're just adding concealer for color payoff, okay? So now that we got that in place, now that we have this one in place, we're going to take that lighter color. We're really going to tap it in. And tap it right over that concealer that we placed there, okay? You know, just kind of buffing it in there. After we tapped over, we're just going to buff it in. Okay. This side, I'm going to make sure we don't have any creases because it's still concealer. So no matter what, you don't want any creases because if you set it with powder with a crease, then you will forever have a crease. So just add in that same color on this side, and we're just going to tap it in right over that area you place the concealer. Grab some more, and now we're just going to buff that just so it can flow. Because again, it's not a cut crease. Okay, so it's just enough to give a little payoff, right? So if you notice, we stopped right here. You can clearly see where we stopped, right? Okay. So where we stopped at, I'm really gonna use the heck out of this one brush. I don't know why. I just feel moved to use the one brush. I don't know why. I'm literally looking at the other brushes and I don't know. For my eye, I just want to use one. So make sure it's dried off. Okay, so again, where you see this stops, you see that line of demarcation. So we're going to take, we're going to take the orange again, right? So you see that orange? We're going to take that orange, get it all over our brush, and we're literally going to kind of come right here in between that line of demarcation, and we're just tapping. We're just tapping. So it's kind of cool because since I did that, now I can tell that that one color Nottingham is a little darker. I couldn't tell before, but now I can because I put a lighter orange next to it, which is cool. Okay. So there we have that. Okay. And so this same brush, I'm just gonna tap. We're gonna go back and forth until we get that fade in that we like. So we're going to use this one. And if you need to add any more product to make sure the color payoff is what you're looking for, then go ahead. Okay, so we have that. Now let's go on the other side. Let's grab some more. And again, do you see where that line stops? The lighter color, we're going to tap that right in the middle of that. Okay. Just a second. Okay, so, oh, hey, Rue. Think I missed you, but hey, either way. So we get that right there. Again, we're going to take a little bit of this color. That's the one in the beginning. And we're going to go back and forth just for that blend. So we can get that flowy blend where it just looks like the colors just flow in together, right? Okay. So now we're going to take this little buddy here. You see him? He's little. So we're going to take him and we're going to do this one. Yep, we're just working all of them, okay? We're just going to work all of them. So we're going to take him and we're going to put him right here. We're going to push him right into the bottom of this, at the bottom of this lash. And we're going to pull him out like he is eyeliner. So we're pulling him along the bottom of this lash like he is eyeliner. And why am I calling him he? I don't know. I don't know why I'm calling him he or why am I calling it a him? I don't know. Just give me masculine. I don't know. This color just gives me a masculine energy. I don't know why. But just like that. You see? Kind of made like a little wing liner with the that's cute or whatever. I like it. Okay, so now we're just going to do the other side. Just 1 second. Now we're just going to do the other side, okay? I have this little crazy mole on this side that is It just doesn't allow me to be great. And that's fine, but at the same time, I don't ever want to get rid of it. So I guess, hey girl, how are you doing? Now see that mole? That mole do not want me to be great. I'm gonna do it anyways. But yeah. So we just using this color as a liner to imitate a liner. Now, honestly, that's it for our eyes until we come back to do something else to them. So, but for right now, that's it for right now. Now we're going to use Born This Way by Too Faced. My color is chestnut, so that's my color. But because I want an extra glow, I'm going to use the e.l.f. bronzing drops also. Okay. Just going to apply this foundation on my face. Okay. Look, trust the process. Just trust the process, okay? Okay. And then, because I want more of a glow, I think a little goes a long way with this. I'm not sure, so I don't want to overdo it. So with the bronzing drops, I keep calling it bronzing, but the bronzing drops, we're just more so going to put it in areas like here, almost where you would contour at. Okay, and that's that. Just gonna take the MAC Fix Plus, spray my face. I'm gonna take my foundation brush. We're just gonna pat it in. Swiper, no swiping, okay? No swiping, just pat. Bring this down into your neck also, because you want it to all flow together. So this is a soft glam, so you're still gonna see some of my freckles. Thank you. You're still gonna see some of my freckles because this is not a full coverage look, which I'm totally fine with still seeing my freckles. there's any area that you feel like you missed, make sure you add more foundation, okay? I think I'm okay, but I'm just going to add a little more. Just because. A little more here. More here. Here. Okay. That should do it. Make sure you get around that nose. Okay. I think we're good for that. Otherwise, I'm going to tap my life away. I will blend my life away. Okay, so now we need to do the concealer. I'm going to use, am I though? Hold on. So I'm going to use, I'm confused. I don't know which one to use. Yeah, let's just stick with the Too Faced Honey. And then I use another concealer just to brighten underneath my eye. So you're going to place it here, but not directly up underneath your eye, because you don't want it to sit inside the little creases that you have. And then you're going to sharpen that eyeliner that we made. Gonna put it right there, just to sharpen that. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And put it down the bridge of your nose. Literally making an exclamation mark. I'm gonna put some on your chin. Here. A little in your smile lines. And some in your forehead. Okay, so you're gonna let that dry down a little bit. And just because I'm gonna add Juvia's. This one, I don't know the name, it's 17, but I'm gonna add this on top of here because it's a little bit lighter for a little bit more pop of color. Okay, and that's it. That's it, that's all. That's it, that's all. Okay, now I have Bobbi Brown's contour stick. So we're going to place that in our areas. Not here. You see where this is at? I'm not going to place it here because I want my face to look more chiseled. So I'm going to put it on the actual bone. Not in the hollows. I'll bring it up on the temple. See, you can see it easier over here. But I'm going to put it on the actual bone. like to do along the bottom. And I do my nose last. I have to feed that in too, but you'll see. Alrighty. Again, I'm going to take the Max Fix Plus and I'm going to spray again. And now, I'm going to take this brush. It's very dense. And I'm going to use this to blend out my contour. I got this brush off of TikTok for 69 cents. Whatever it was, it wasn't even $1. I know that for sure. So, but we're going to blend this in. And I'm just going to tap. Swiper, no swiping. No swiping. I'm just going to tap that in. And if you feel like you need more color, you need it to stand out more, just always add more product. And there's nothing wrong with adding additional product. Because the color payoff is what you want, not what I want. Okay? Tap that in. Just tap, 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 tap. Okay. Here. Bring that up the side so we can get that chiseled jawline. But yet soft jawline. Okay. Now I feel like I want more over here, so I'm just gonna add more. So my contour can pop a little more. And just, again, just tap it in. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Any remaining product, I bring it right here to outline my chin. And if you notice, I do it kind of in a triangle motion. Okay. Now, it's itchy. Now, let's go ahead and start blending out this concealer. I think I got a hair somewhere. So let's start blending out this concealer. I like to warm my brush up. So when I say I'm warming my brush up, I start everywhere first and leave my under eyes last, okay? So we're going to start with the forehead. I'll start with the forehead just like this and just tap it out, okay? And don't worry if you got some in your eyebrows, because at the end of every makeup look, you're supposed to always go back and do any touch-ups that are needed, okay? So no worries in that aspect. Okay, we're just gonna tap that out just like that. Now we're gonna tap it out. Tap it out just like that. Right up underneath the nose. The chin. Get the chin. Just like that. And then, real quick, where did I put it? You're gonna take your foundation brush, okay? You see how you have this looking like this? No worries. You take your foundation brush, do not add any additional foundation to it, and just tap out the edges. See? Watch the magic happen. Just tap out the edges, you see? And then it just flows. It just flows together. Makeup is all about making everything flow evenly, smoothly. Any lines of demarcation, you want to rid yourself of it. But you can use any and every color as long as it flows together. As long as it flows, that's all. That's all that matters. Okay, my brush is getting a little dry, so I always add a little bit more Max Fix Plus. It's like my little holy grail when doing makeup, okay? And now we're going to start with this outer. I'm going to start with the outer highlight. We're going to do soft taps because this is by your eyeshadow that you did and you don't want to mess that up, okay? So we're going to do soft taps, soft taps. Now we're going to come into the concealer here. You start at the bottom and work your way up. As you're tapping, you're slowly, you're moving the product around. You're moving it where you want it to be, right? And then you're slowly pushing it up into the under eye. So you see, take your time. There's no rush. Makeup is therapy, so take your time. Have your wine. If this was nighttime, I would have had some wine, but it's not. Who am I kidding? I would have had wine even if it wasn't nighttime. But if I didn't have somewhere to go, I probably would. Okay, you see that? And just like before, you're going to take your foundation brush. You see there's that contour. And you're going to blend the two together. You're going to marry them. You're going to marry them. Okay? Just like that. You see how they just flow now? Just like that. Okay? So now we're going to do it on the other side. It's still moist enough. And then we're just going to tap this edge. Again, remember I said we don't want to mess up our eye look. So we're going to take our time with this. Right here on this edge. We're going to tap it out and blend it down. Tap it out and blend it down. All right, you see that? And now we're going to go to the bottom of the highlight. We're going to work from the bottom up. Kind of coming into this crease of this nose, of your nose, that right there, that bend. Making sure you go into that band. You're just going to tap it out and spread it as you're tapping until you get up underneath your eye. Might have to bring some down a little bit. Bam. That's it. That's all. And then you're going to just keep tapping till you get up underneath that eye. Take your time. Be gentle. Don't poke yourself. Take your time. Okay? Just like that. You see, I have a nose ring. I try to remember to take it out, but I didn't. So I'm just going to take it out for right now. Just going to tap it out. We're going to get this nose. You see, this is part with the concealer is you're low-key working the nose and creating that contour look as you're doing your under eye makeup. So when I said I don't add the, like how I add the Bobbi Brown for my contour on my cheeks and my forehead, on my my cheekbones. I didn't add the contour to my nose because if I did too soon, it makes it hard for me to identify how I want to contour my nose because, like I said, makeup is magic and I can contour my nose in so many different ways that it changes the shape of my nose. So I haven't decided on what shape I'm looking for, so I didn't want to contour it just yet. And then I'm going to take the foundation brush, still nothing on this brush, and you're just tapping it out. Create that line of demarcation. Well, to clean up that line of demarcation for a seamless blend, you're just going to go under. And you're just going to tap, tap, tap. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. And then you're going to kind of tap up into the nose too because you see, you made somewhat of a line. Now looking at my face, you can see where I can create the contour, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So this time, because I needed to be more controlled, my contour, I need to be more controlled. I'm going to use this brush. I'm just going to tap softly because I don't want it hard, right? I don't want a hard contour on my nose. And I'm going to tap softly and then just looking right along the concealer. Like if you notice, this concealer is still there for my nose. Right along the concealer, and you want this line to be straight. I'm going to tap that in. Just like that. Now, on the other side, right along that concealer, I'm going to tap it in just like that. Okay? So now looking at my nose, what else do I want to do? I want to bring the concealer here. So the easiest way of contouring your nose is allowing the light, because the light is hitting me right now, right? So allow the light to hit your face and you can see, okay, well, this is the look I want, or this is the look I want. Let's say I wanted a more button nose look. Then I would have done that. I wouldn't have brought it all the way down, but I would have probably stopped it right here and then I would have contoured right across here. That would have changed the whole look of my nose contour. So for those that are struggling with contouring their nose and they're like, how does the girls get that look? How do they make their nose even more snatched? Or, and then they'll see the girl without contour on her nose and it looks totally different, right? It's magic, makeup is magic and you make it look the way that you want to. So The easiest way to do it is make sure you have a light on your face in where you see the shadows hit on your nose. That's where you contour, okay? Because you see the light is here, the light is here, the light is here, the light is here. The shadows are here. You contour there, okay? So that's what you do. That's it. That's all. Okay. So now that I have my contour in place, and then look, I want my nostrils to be a little bit more flary looking. So I'm just going to contour right here, only the top part, not the bottom, just the top, kind of into the curve, you know. And then you kind of pull this into like the more pointier you want your nose, the more triangle-ish, like you kind of bring it more to a point at the tip. Okay. So now we're just gonna, with this, we're just gonna tap it out. We're gonna tap it out a little bit just to, honestly, I'm tapping it out just to remove some product, but let me show you something. I'm gonna do this. This is warming my fingers up, okay? And I am going to use that finger, my ring finger, because that is the lightest placement. Your ring finger does not hold as much pressure as your other fingers hold. So I'm using my ring finger and I'm just tapping out the rest of this concealer for that look. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take my contour brush. I'm going to tap into that concealer along the edges of that concealer now to further make my nose a little bit more pointy, a little bit more defined. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. Then over here, you can kind of see how you want that bridge to go. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay. So now that we have that in place, we need to add some blush. We need to add some blush. We need some blush, baby. We need some blush. So I'm going to use Rare Beauty. It is Rare Beauty, and this is, woo, baby, I don't know what this is. I can't see. Oh, I think it's called Live. No, it's called Love. We're going to call it Live today. No, it's called Love. So I'm going to use this blush, and it's called Love. Because we're going for more of that chisel look, I'm going to keep adding things up. You know, when you go up, your face looks more slim and chiseled, right? So you're going to take this, you put the contour here. It's going to go right along the contour. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So, boom, boom, boom. That's it. Now, because I can never get enough, I'm going to spray my face again. Because I love spraying my face. And now we're going to buff out this blush, okay? You're just going to tap it in. With everything, like with everything else, we just tapping it in. You're Just tapping it in. And go into this little half C look. I'm going to kind of pull it down into the contour so they can marry each other and just blend in. Okay. Okay, just like that. We're going to take that concealer brush that we use for our concealer, and we're just going to tap it. Again, we remove all lines of demarcation. We want all colors, all contours, all highlights to just flow together seamlessly, okay? Just like that. If you need any more additional color, then have you seen Wicked? You know what? I have not seen Wicked, and I want to see Wicked. My nieces saw Wicked, and I really need to watch it. Like, I just really need to watch it. Because I love those type of movies where you see the other side and the meaning of the reason why this character was the way they were. Like, I just love those type of movies. So I've been slacking on my movie watching. Like, I still want to see, is it called Mufasa or something like that? Like, I've definitely been slacking, but I definitely want to see it. I heard it was really good. My nieces love it. Have you seen it? What is your review? Do you like Wicked? Okay. Okay, so that's that. That's that look. I could add a little bit more blush, but I can be blush heavy handed, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. But you know what? With the remaining product, I think I want to just, with the remaining product, I want to put it across my nose. I think I'm going to do this. Yep. It's not much, but it gives you a little extra glow, right? Okay. So now we're at a stage where we need to start setting. Again, with the spraying of the face. There's going to be a part 2? Oh, I haven't heard that. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I definitely need to start watching it. There's so many of those movies I need to watch. Like, I'm just gonna have to take one of these weekends and just sit back. Like, I haven't watched Moana 2, and I love Moana. Like, what? Okay. Have you already seen the commercial for part 2? I need to start watching TV again. Okay. So now gonna take some translucent powder and we're gonna apply that. Hold on. Okay. It'll release on late November this year. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm definitely gonna see Wicked at least by the end of this week because it's on Amazon, right? I believe. Is it on Amazon or Netflix? I think it is. It's on one of them. I saw it somewhere recently. where you can view it at home. So there's a part 2. So they left a cliffhanger to the point that there will be a part 2. Listen. Good morning, Jenna. Did you watch the Oscars? I did not watch the Oscars. Look, listen. Dinner team, you were really calling me out on this TV and these shows because I haven't watched anything. Where am I going? Nosy much? No, I'm going to get my nails redone. But how do you think about the look so far? This is a soft glam, okay? Make sure y'all thumbs up the live, you know. If you like the look, you know, put a thumbs up. It's cutesy, thank you. Okay. Okay, so now we just want to blend all of these things together. This is a damp sponge and I'm just pushing them all together. What are you doing today? Oh, okay. Okay, publishing a website. You go, girl. I'm so happy for you. We're just going to set this under eye. Make sure you don't have any creases before you set. Euphoria. Euphoria makeup? I'm going to have to research that one. I'm not sure if that name doesn't ring a bell. Euphoria makeup? Let me see. Oh. They have like a lot of glitters. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, showing HBO Zendaya. I actually have Zendaya marked on my movies to watch. I have Zendaya on my movies to watch. Okay. We're just going to set this in. And I'm using a pink Huda Beauty, what is this, setting powder. And I'm mixing it with a regular translucent powder. So I can have somewhat of a glow and it's not too blurred out. We're just setting this. So have you watched Zendaya also? You watch a lot of shows. Okay. Okay, we can do shiny gloss to pull out this matte look. That's good. I started watching White Lotus. You are a whole movie like connoisseur. You're good. But at least you're watching a lot of stuff that I actually like. So that's cool. Okay, so now we need to contour. Okay, so now we need a contour. I'm using KKAO contour palette. So Jenna, I got KKAO's contour palette. And we're just gonna use this one because it's good for every face. And we're just gonna tap that in on the areas that we contoured. Maybe you should send another one. We're just setting that contour. Bring that down into the chin. No. I started watching season 1. I haven't watched the whole. Did I? No, I don't think I watched the whole thing of White Lotus. I think I only started watching season 1. Do you do like show reviews? You should do show reviews because you really like watching shows, and that would be a good thing for you to do show reviews. I'll follow it. Okay. Going in the same palette, but a lighter brown. I'm going to focus on this nose. Remember, you focus on the areas that the light don't hit. that create the shadows. And you bring it up into your eyeshadow look. Yeah, you should definitely do reaction and commentary videos. Especially commentary videos, because you can probably get people to watch shows that they haven't watched, or like me, someone like me, that a show that I want to watch and I haven't watched yet, but your reaction and commentary will definitely urge me to watch it a lot more sooner than later. So I really think that should be a thing for you. Okay. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna take the highlight. Which color? Which color? Which color? Which color should I use? This is also by KKL, and she's here on YouTube. Her products are actually really good. So, which color would go best? Would it be this one? Maybe a mixture of these two. Let me see. Mixture of these two. The red? Oh, Lord. I don't know. I think red might be too bright. No, it wouldn't go with the overall. It'll be too bright. Thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go for this under eye. Where did that go? Okay. Thank you. So we're just gonna go up underneath the under eye. And we're gonna smoke out this under eye. Okay. Okie dokie. That's that for the under eye. Yeah, you got it. You're almost done, honey. Just gonna add a little bit of liner. Okay. Are you watching movies today? Benner? How do you say? Is it Benner? Benner? Or Ben R? Just gonna add that under eye. Okay. Okay. Any remaining we're gonna put on our eyelashes because we still have to add a lash to this look. Oh, congratulations. What exam are you what are you taking an exam for? That's good stuff. We use these lashes. They're cute. They're cute or whatever. And I'm using the Active Lash Duo. Jenna. See, this is it. Okay. What does that mean? What are you going to school for? You're going to school for STEM? Isn't that what? Science, technology? Nice. Look at you. Oh, you're real smart. Everybody can't be engineers. You got to be really smart to be an engineer. Congratulations. Okay, when putting on the lash, you want to look down in your mirror. You don't want your eyes closed, so you just want to look down. And I like this lash glue because it works really quickly. You don't take long for it to work. This lash is sticky. That's one lash. I need to clean off my lash. Thank you. No, I don't live in LA. I live in the South. Let's apply the other lash. Make sure you cover the lash really good. I covered the band, and then I also covered the edge for extra adhesion. You want to focus on making sure you have extra glue on the edges so it doesn't lift. Sure this one is done. Okay, just like that. And you want to just press them together so they could blend flawlessly. Be careful. Yeah, I listen to Beyonce sometimes. Okay. That's it. That's all. What kind of music do you like? I'm more of an old school music person. Okay. Now, this is the time where you go through your look. I'm pretty much done, honestly. But this is the time where you go through the look and you do any touch-ups that might be needed. So, let's see. This one's kind of sticking. It hasn't dried enough. Let's see. You definitely want to keep Q-tips for situations where they sticking too much. You just push it into it and remove some of the stickiness. With this one, the glue kind of came to the bottom a little bit. Okay, you listen to everything. So do you like 70s music? Do you listen to everything like that, or just everything in reference to genre, or do you listen to everything in reference to um today's music? Because I'm an old school music type person. So okay, so that's pretty much the look. Again, what I was saying, you'll take this time to go back through and clean up any imperfections or make any touch-ups that you need. I think I might do this. Now you just want to make sure everything is to your liking. Any touch-ups, anything. So I think I want to do a little darker contour and a little bit more blush. This one? Left, right lash? My right or your right? Oh, I could just push it up. Is that better? My right. Okay. That may very well be the lash. Okay. That could very well be this lash. This is not a fresh lash, so that might be it. Are you talking about this one, Juno? Okay, so. Okay. Now we need to do. Yeah, I listen to Spotify all the time. Yeah. I was just listening to Spotify earlier. I wish you could listen to music while you're on live, but you will get fined if you did. You missed the look. You missed the whole tutorial. Nah, you're fine. She said, "What I miss?" Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the lip. Have you ever gotten ever? Mm-mm. What do you mean? I don't. What does that mean? No, I've never gotten that. I just don't want to get it. That's the I don't want to get it, so I just don't do it. They say just play the commercial music, so then you're in a safe zone if you only play commercial music. But on live, I'm not sure how to identify which one is commercial and which one isn't. So I chose to sit in silence. Okay. So this pencil is from NYX. It's a brown. And this is Makeup Revolution. It's called Wishful. And it's more of a nude look. See? Y'all like that look? Do you like it? I like it. That's it. We're going to add that gloss to the lips too. I haven't forgot. But for right now, we need to add some shimmer everywhere else. So we're going to take the old school MAC Gold Rush. This never gets old. I'm just going to tap it on the highest of the cheekbones. Right here. The nose. And right across the bridge. Staying focused only in this area. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so there's that look. And now.
Hey. Oh. All right, I'll let your boy hit me later, man. I'll be downstairs.
Stay. And okay, so we're gonna take NYX Fat Oil, which is a lip gloss, and it's clear. So, because I want to keep the nudish look, but add a glow to it. Okay, y'all like that look? You like it? Like it? Like it? Like it? I like it. This is my look, honey. Gotta do something to these edges, honey. Where is mine? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Okay, we're gonna do another spray. Spray it down. Thank you. Mhm. We gotta put the nose ring back in, guys. Gotta put the nose ring back in. Gotta add the little bling. Thank you. Okay, that is the look. We're gonna control some oil today. So we're gonna use Urban Decay De-Slick. Whoop. Okay, so here's the look. Y'all like it? I gotta get my nails done, but I hope y'all like it. Thank you so much, Ben R. Thank you so much for your conversation. I'm looking forward to your movie reviews and your TV show reviews. So I will be following you. And much luck to you on your exam. Thank you, Jenna, for sticking with me and being my critic. I love you. Thank you, Kia. All right, thank you. See you again. I don't know how often I'm gonna do it, but probably every Sunday. I'm gonna try to do a makeup look every Sunday. So stay tuned and thank y'all for your time, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great day.